Good morning and welcome back. Brock and I have headed out on an adventure this weekend. Yesterday was a bit of a fail for us. Oh, I just saw a little bust up. We went offshore in the morning to see if we could get some snapper. It was a bit rough for the skiff, so he took his little tinny out. And it ended up being a little bit rough for his tinny as well. So we got one bust off, one little snapper, a little trag due. And then we headed in because it just totally shut down. Tons of boats out there. This morning then yesterday we come in the river and that's when my camera stopped working. I was having a bit of trouble with the SD cards, so new SD cards in this morning, so fingers crossed, but I totally missed all the footage from yesterday inshore. But we worked it out. We got a couple of little jewfish, like tiny little jewfish, a couple of brim, trevally, saw some monster flathead, so that's where we're gonna start this morning, some monster flatties. Throw the glide baits around. What do you got? Trout life. So fingers crossed today we can replicate yesterday. I bet you we won't though. I bet you we'll just fail the whole day. But we got some like consistent fish, but not anything spectacular. You didn't miss out on anything. So we'll see how we go this morning. Make sure this is going. Yep, we're good to go. It poured rain last night, completely soaked our camp, turned it into mud. Yesterday we went out in the afternoon just to see if we could get any whittling or brim on surface. Didn't turn out very well. Yeah. Here we go. My glide bait isn't swimming as well. I think it's because I haven't used it in ages, the joint's a bit stiff. Yesterday the water was crystal clear and it was just almost impossible. We had to drive right up the back of the river to find anywhere even remotely where the fish just weren't looking at us like we were idiots. The mullet is still jumping on that weed bank. Oh, I don't know if that was a big flatty or a stingray. Something just took off. I reckon they're sitting in this deeper section this morning. Get it right up on this weed bed and then bring it off like a mullet, because the mullet have been sitting right up on that weed bed. There's eagle rays all through the system at the moment. You can just see them everywhere. Oh, yep. Oh, I got one. They hit so hard. Look at the size of him, he's tiny. How's that? Yeah, buddy. Big flathead. How's that? He smacked that so hard on the gang craft. There he is, first fish of the morning. Tiny little flathead on a big gang craft lure. Thought I was going to be in for a monster then. How hard do they hit? Whoosh, there he goes. This is where I marked like 3 yesterday. Had him follow it in. I thought he dropped it for a minute. You get this massive hit and then you're like, yep, and you must pull it forward out of its like skin 3 or 4 meters. Yeah. And then you're like, oh, I dropped it. Oh, I just spooked the biggest flathead right here. Oh, they are in here. I was starting to think they weren't because I hadn't seen any. Oh my God. You idiot, Tim. Not that I would have cast there anyway because I was floating over the middle. He was sitting right in the middle. Oh! Just got smacked by something. I don't know, it was a little GT or a Taylor. I think we're just about to head up and look for some stuff in some deep holes. Just having a little surface flick with the Sugapen 70. Just got smacked. In deep water too. Oh! Oh! How did it miss? I'm gonna spot lock here for a second. Yeah, I just had 2 top water hits. It's so deep here and they come up and smacked it. Oh! Little Trev after it. Here we go, guys. Change of spot this morning. Is that log just floating? Sounder's wigging out, says it's 165 meters deep. We're gonna give the little Zerek Fishtrap. What are they, 65 mil? Yeah. 65 mil a go. Just a local BCF pickup. Take the Sugapen off. That was useless this morning. Here we go. Little Zerek Fishtrap 65. I think I just lost mine first drop. Yes. So we're just going to drop this down. See if we can find something in these holes. Yep. Oh, yes. Good fish.
That was exactly where I got mine.
I didn't even mark any, eh? I thought I'd got bottom because he hit it and then he just stopped. Yeah. Oh, this is a good one, eh? Is this on? Yes, good, good. Woohoo! Oh, beautiful fish. Gee, they go hard, these little ones, eh? Yeah. There we go. Second dewy of the season yesterday. The first one didn't get shown on camera because the camera was wigging out on the little Zerek Fishtrap. Just put a little bit of S-Factor scent on there as well. Yeah, I did. Second little dewy for the season. It's not really what we wanted, but that's, I think, all the size we're going to get in this system. It's like a miniature system except for the flathead. Beautiful fish. Get him back in. Whoosh. I didn't even mark anything on the sounder. I was like, oh, I'll just drift towards Brock. He's marked them. Drop it down. That reaches the bottom. Little soapies on the menu. Imagine getting like 70s and 80s up here. That'd be awesome. Sure, there's got to be some big floodies in these holes as well, eh? Brock got a nice diamond yesterday, vibing the holes. So it'd be good to get one of them. I've never caught a diamond. Seem to be enjoying the soft vibes better than the blades. Yesterday we tried the blades. Got a few fish, but that's what I got my first dewy on. TT switchblade in the glass. Yeah. Oh, world's biggest flathead. Really? Yeah. How's this little fella? Nearly as big as the guy that hit the Swimbait yesterday. Oh, getting some good fish come through on the sounder, and this guy claims it. Oh, how's that? It's the small one of the smallest flatties I've ever caught. Oh. Back to the bottom. Nothing worse than finding fish and then as soon as you... Oh! Oh. Yep, micro fishing at its finest. Little GT. Another one for the species count this morning. Stop. So we got a baby flathead and a baby GT. Yep. Feels like a flatty or a brim. Oh, it's got a little bit of weight. Ah, a little trev. I saw the line go tick. Oh, really? Yeah. And I was like, surely that wasn't the bottom. I just did the up. Yes, back on the board. It's been a little bit of a slow morning this morning. There we go. Nice little GT. There we go. Yep. What's going on? It was like first drop. What is it? Probably another little trev. Feels the same. Yeah, another little trev. Feel like it's the same one. That was very next cast and we just banged another. On the drop too. No, this one's a tiny bit smaller. I might go back down the front and start swim baiting again. Just on the high tide. How you going?
We're only starting on the trip down. We've got to catch up with you one day.
Oh, here I am. Good little spot, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, mate. My favourite go-to spot.
Yeah, where are you guys from?
Kyogle, so under an hour.
Oh yeah, nice.
This is where we fish coastal.
Yeah. Yeah, nice. G'day, how are you?
Spotted you from way back there, so off. There he is.
Oh, the fisheries guys, I thought you were Jesus. They were up there, they were cruising around this morning. Yes.
My mate's Dave Clare from Old Dog Lures in Townsville.
Oh yeah?
He's actually old, used to be kettle lure in the day before he sold it.
Yeah, yeah.
And these are his handmade wooden lures he builds. The barra snacks, they sink.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, all handcrafted timber lures.
Look at that.
There, man. That's caught some barra. Take that one.
Oh, do you want this one back?
No, have them both.
Oh, thanks
He
very
gives them
much.
to me, man. Like, he's a legend.
Yeah.
Old Dog Lures, man. Look him up on Facebook.
Old Dog Lures.
But I'll send you a message, man. Glenn's fishing and four-wheel drive adventure.
Righto.
And I spend like half the year fishing and four-wheel driving. And
Oh, sick. Oh, thanks for the lures.
No, man. Enjoy.
Hopefully you get some.
Yeah, mate.
See ya. Have a good one. Yep. Oh, good one. Yes. Yes. Woo-hoo. Good one. Good flatty. Look at that. Good flatty. Come on. Oh, don't shake it free. Oh, he's got some power. Yes. That's what we want. Both hooks in there. Good croc. Yes. Look at that. Oh. Oh, yes. Come on. That's what we come here for. Big old croc. Check this out. Woohoo. I'm stoked. I took the risk. Brock went further up the river and I said, oh Brock, I'm going to go down and flick the sand flats on these high tides. Hopefully get a big flatty, and we've just nailed one. Nailed it. Oh, I haven't, oh. Settle down, settle down, settle down. Settle down. Just got to get you out. Gee, these big girls have some power. Look at that. What a magnificent fish. Oh, check that thing out. What a boo. Oh, oh no. There he goes. He's off. Yes. What an awesome fish. We'll keep sneaking our way in here. This is where I saw one of the big ones this morning. Just going to tell Brock that the flatties are on. I can see like little mullet and brim just flicking around these sand flats. It's crystal clear. It's amazing how clear the water is. There's a little more wind on the water today. Yesterday they were spooking too easy, so I think with this wind it's going to be, I really think we're in with another chance of getting another one, eh? Brock said this is where he had like a 70 come up and hit his lure. Oh no, the eagle's going for it. Oh, I was lucky. Whew. It's crystal clear the eagle saw the glide bait and went, yeah, I'll have that. You need better hooks on that thing. Oh, you haven't converted any of them?
Any?
What are they?
Van Cook.
Hey?
Van Cook.
Yeah, see? SDX 58s. The only flathead hook for me.
So you're trying to say that every time a flathead will hit your lure, it'll hook up?
Every time.
No.
They just have to look at it and you hook up. True story.